Hello and welcome to Overanalyze. My name is Levi and today we'll be covering District 29 2A. Teams in this district, we have Centerpoint, Goldthwaite, Harper, Johnson City, LBJ, so LBJ in Johnson City, Junction, Mason, and San Saba. So no movement in this district, same as last alignment. Location of this district, we are ranges pretty far, from north to south, going from basically south of Kerrville to northwest of Killeen. So pretty big range, I guess, for this district. So I'm going to say this district certainly has the case as the best overall district in 2A. In terms of playoff dominance, it certainly has a case for it, overall in 2A. And I think it has a case in, regardless of class. I say regardless of class as a way to compare, so the way that this district is in 2A and the way that some other district is in 5 or 6A. Obviously, most 5 and 6A districts would beat most teams in this district, but as a way to how much they won in their own respective classes and regions, this district certainly has a case to be one of the best. I don't know if that made any sense. It makes sense in my mind. I don't really know how to express it though. This is a really good district, top to bottom. I will say that. So I will say the state representative for Region 4 2A did come from this district, but they did not get first in this district. No, they didn't even get second. They they got third. I say they got third. They represented third. They tied for first in a 3-way tie, and they lost the mini play-in tournament, or whatever they did. They lost. They were third place on the brackets, and they made state. That is incredible. You don't see that too often. Anyways, getting into it, Mason got first in district, lost in the regional semifinals to Normandy. If you can, the Normandy game was by 7, I believe. Yes, 7 points. I covered Normandy a few days ago. Obviously, a pretty good run by them. Mason, they beat Freer, Port Aransas, and Three Rivers to get there. They beat Port Aransas by 2 only, and they beat Three Rivers. The last 2 of those, Port Aransas and Three Rivers, those are District 31 teams. District 31, pretty good too. I'll cover them Wednesday, I believe. But yeah, pretty good district. I would, both of these, District 29 and 31. I'll cover them in a couple days. Anyways, Mason, they went 10-2 in district. They lost both games to Harper, but they swept San Saba and Goldthwaite. They got swept by Harper, and then they swept San Saba. There's a 3-way tie, and I'll just say it as I go along. They have 15 players uploaded to the roster, and 5 of them are seniors. So pretty gonna be hit pretty hard. But again, I say it all the time. Top teams, they stay at the top because their program is good, and their coach usually is really good, and their scheme, not because they had a magical class come in and with some amazing players that no one has ever seen before. Anyways, next we have Harper. Harper got second, lost in the regional quarterfinals to San Saba district foe. They beat Sabino and Refugio. 2 teams that I definitely did not pronounce right. They they won both of those games by 56 points, and it's kind of great. They won both of them by 56 points. First game 78-22, next game 77-21. I don't know. It was so similar. I felt like I just had to note it, even though it probably does not make a difference. It just felt coincidental, I guess. Would that be the right term? I don't know. So they also went 10-2 in district. They lost both to Saba, but they did sweep Mason. They don't have a roster uploaded to Huddle or Max Preps, which is the only way that I can see these because it's the only way I can see these rosters. And anyways, next we have Saba. Oh yeah, they made it to state. Next team. No, I'm just kidding. Saba, they made it to state. They represented third place, but they made it to state. And actually, an extremely dominant run. Like, really not really any close games. I gotta find them right here. Ooh, no, that's not it. It's 50-point win, another 50-point win, a 14-point win, a 26-point win, and a 40-point win. So, their closest game was 14 points. I guess who it was against? It was against Harper. Harper in the regional quarterfinals. So to get to state, they beat Charlotte, Yorktown, Harper, Hearn, and Normandy. And then before they became a minor speed bump in Groover's path to statewide dominance. It's fine because pretty much all teams just became an obstacle for Groover to overcome in district in 2A. They scored 60 plus points in every game except for the Harper games. The Harper game, which is actually consistent with the other times they played them, where Saba scored in the mid 40s, and Harper scored in the high 20s to low 30s. This game, I believe, was 42-28, and then the other games were again mid 40s to mid 40s, beating high 30s. I don't know, very consistent for the three games they played. They went 10-2 in district. They swept Harper, lost both to Mason. They have 14 players uploaded to the roster. 5 of them are seniors, so similar to Mason. I don't know. I think they'll find a way to be at the top though. This next year in an equally as impressive district. Yep. Goldthwaite. Yeah, Goldthwaite. Yeah. There's another team in this district. They're kind of unfortunate. In other districts, I believe they could be a top team. Certainly, like in pretty much all of. I'll keep it to the Region 4 districts. In pretty much all the Region 4 districts, I think they could certainly be a top team, either 1 or 2. But they're not in another district. They're in District 29, so that means they got 4th. They were actually pretty close to beating some of the other teams in this region almost every time. They lost by 3 points and then by 9 points to Harper. Lost by 6 to Mason one game. I mean, even if 2 of those games go right, like they have a case to maybe grab 3rd, maybe, I don't know, something like that. They lost to Three Rivers. They lost to Three Rivers in area. After who did they beat? Oh man, who did they beat? Falls City. They beat Falls City in by district, and then lost to Three Rivers by 4. Although if they had won, they would have had to play Mason in the next game. Maybe they could have pulled up an upset. Maybe it would have gone the same way as the other 2 games did in district. They went 6-6 in district. As I said, pretty close games with top teams. They have 17 uploaded to their roster and only one senior, so certainly maybe improving, especially against, I don't know, Mason, who is losing quite a few people. San Saba maybe, who is losing quite a few people. I don't know about Harper. They don't have a roster uploaded. I mean, yeah, that's really all I have. Final predictions time. I have a little bit of separation going on here. I have San Saba 11-1, Harper 10-2, Mason 8-4, Goldthwaite 7-5, Johnson City 4-8, Junction 2-10, and Centerpoint 0-12. So this whole thing, 1 through 4, San Saba, Mason, and Goldthwaite, and Harper, rests on the status of the continuity, I should say, of Harper's roster. Again, if they have a bunch of seniors leaving, I think that something similar to this happens. But if they have only a couple, I could definitely see them going 11-1, maybe even 12-0. I don't know. Maybe not 12-0, but 11-1 certainly. But for now, I have a split between San Saba and Harper, split between Harper and Mason, and a split between Mason and Goldthwaite. That's right, I have Goldthwaite creeping up and even grabbing a game against Mason. Doesn't change much though, because I still have them in 4th place. Maybe they could steal another game against Mason or against either of the other two in the top 3. Either San Saba or Harper. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be, I feel like I say this for every district. Maybe it's just because I really like this kind of stuff, but this is going to be an incredible district to watch play out in January and February. Just to watch this just play out in front of our very eyes. This is a district certainly to be watching for every person who I don't even know what you would watch out for. I don't know, I'm certainly watching this, but yeah, I'm rambling. I do that too much. So that's all I have for District 29 2A. Tomorrow we'll cover District 30. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.